Yo, what's good everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today I got the long awaited AIM tutorial that I've been asked for a lot recently, so I thought I'd finally go ahead and make it my AIM tutorial, my AIM routine, and how to improve with some tips and tricks. But to prove that I'm not just some little bot for all the new people around here, let me show you some achievements real quick. As you can see, I've been top 100, a few times, top 50 a few times. So yeah, there's that. But I do have to go ahead and do my daily shout out because, I said I would keep doing it, and I'm obviously going to keep doing it. So shout out right here to my GOAT right here. I appreciate this so much, man. This made my day. You are my GOAT. Everyone go check him out. Absolute awesome young man. But thank you guys so much for all the submissions and stuff. I've been getting so many, and there's so many to come. So thank you guys all so much. I love all you guys. You guys are the GOATs. But let's get to the real important stuff. Look at Milo. Here's another Milo update. That's me and Milo this morning. So this is more Milo this morning. Dude, he is so freaking cute. And look, sub to IKYLM. He said it right there. So you better drop that fucking sub. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, drop that fucking sub. Milo told you to do it. I didn't even say it. He told you to do it. So drop that motherfucking sub, yo. Drop that sub. But let's get right into it. And as usual, hey, I'll see you in the next one. Later. So, what's good? Welcome to my AIM tutorial. So basically, I hop into the range. I grab an R9 with max attachments. And essentially, I just shoot the dummies for usually 3 or 4 minutes. And, I just get a feel for my controller and the game. It really depends on how much time I have. And I just listen to music. I shoot my gun. Listening to music definitely does help me shoot a lot better. Before warming up, it gives you that montage feeling like you in an edit. So I don't know, I might just be saying bullshit, but I do usually feel better when I listen to music and warm up. It just makes me more it makes it feel like I'm just ready. I want to do this. It just makes it more enjoyable if you get what I'm saying. But I do want to talk about something that a lot of people don't realize. So when coming into the trying to get good at Apex and asking everyone for their sensitivity, first off, if you are not as good at the game and you don't one clip people a lot, you should be on 3-2 linear. I'm just gonna straight up say it. 3-2 linear is literally aimbot. It's slow. Maybe it's not as fun, but if you want to be good at the game, I'm telling you, 3-2 linear is the greatest way to improve. And if you're already good at the game, stop switching your sense around. If you can already one mag a lot of people, stop switching your sense. That's the main thing people do. If you are on, and I'm gonna give you the recommended senses: 4-1 2.9, 4-1 2.5, 4-1 2.7, 4-1 2.8, anything in that range. 4-3, 4-2 1.7, 4-2 1.9, 4-2 1.5, any of that. 4-3. 1.1, 4.3, 1.2. That range of all those sensitivities right there are those are gonna make you a lot you're gonna be a lot better on those sensitivities, obviously. And if you're switching between all those senses, it's not gonna help you improve. And a lot of people don't understand. At some point, it's not about what sense you use. It's about how much time you put into it. I switch my sense all the time, almost every 4 or 5 days. I switch my sense. If I don't like the way I'm shooting one day, I'll switch my sense. I do it all the time, and I end up shooting the exact same. It's not about what sense you in. That's all in your head. If what sense you're on, that's all in your head. That's all placebo. Yeah, some of them help. Yes, some senses enhance your gameplay more than if you're playing on 6-6 linear. Obviously 4-3 is going to be 100 times better than that for aiming. I mean, that's pretty objective. That's obvious. But all the other senses, if you can already one mag someone and you're swapping between those senses, it's not going to help you. I recommend playing 4-3. 4-3 linear. Keep your AOCs at default. That's what Aku uses. If you don't know who Aku is, he's one of the greatest mechanical players in controller history. He's super good. That's what he uses, and that's what most of the pros use. Most of the pro players you watch play on 4-3. 4-3 is obviously the best sense. It's you could track. Recoil, in my opinion, I think Recoil is the easiest to control on 4-3 than any sense I've ever played on. That and 3-2 linear, obviously 3-2 is a little easier because the sense is slower. And that also, if you want to have crazy good recoil control, bro, 3-2 linear it's dead ass aimbot. So a lot of people just don't understand that those sensitivities, you're switching around obviously, you know, the difference between look sensitivities is different, yes, but I'm talking like if you play 4.1, 2.9, 4.3, 4.2, 1.7, like all the senses are the exact, like they're not going to really enhance you that much. You're not going to get much better. It's about the time you put into those sensitivities. But like if you play 3.2, that's going to definitely be a little bit different because the look is slower, and 2 is really slow compared to those other things. So that's going to make you different. Like, or if you go above like 5.5, that's going to change a lot. But I'm talking anywhere between 4.1 and 4.3, like those sensitivities are all very similar. And you just got to put the time into it. It's all about the time you put in. Like, the ways I found improving easiest is when I came back to Apex this summer, I spammed the fuck out of wildcard. All I did was play wildcard, straight wildcard. Wildcard, and don't use those shitty-ass cheap guns and, like, cheat your way out of it. Use the R9 and the Volt only, and you will improve. If you get really good with the R9, you're going to be good with every gun in the game. If you get, like, that's the one gun that will make you good with everything. Like, I use the R9, how I control the R9 recoil with every gun in the game. That's how I control recoil. I swear, it's really that simple. It really is that simple, and people don't understand that. Like, just play wildcard, sit in the range, shoot those back targets. If you really want to improve, the best way to improve is by shooting the back targets. If you continuously just sit there and shoot at the back targets, you're going to improve. Oh, how do I get my 300 spray to a 400? Shoot the back targets. It's consistency. Do it over and over and over again. Like, sit in the range and get 100k damage a day. If you really want to improve that bad, make it a goal if you have time to get 100k damage a day. If you know you're not going to get masters or you're not going to get pred and you're just playing to play, you might as well be trying to improve. And other ways to do that is wildcard, TDM, 2v2s. I don't recommend 1v1s. I think it's very slow. And I mean, yeah, it'll help you with 1v1s, but I think 2v2s is the best way to improve your mechanics. If you do TDMs, like if you get a code, 3v3s also really help a lot. All those things help you improve your mechanics. And I specifically recommend wildcard. I've always recommended wildcard. I think it's such a fast way to improve, and that's how I got my mechanics so much better than they were after I came back from a year break and was the best I ever was. I played wildcard for a week. If you guys didn't know, I was #1 for kills last season in the start. But shooting the back targets is such an amazing way to improve at the game. See, I always doubted and hated on it, but now that I've recently been trying it a lot recently, oh my goodness, shooting the back targets has tremendously improved my mechanics by so much. I've been hitting so many more mags, so many more long range mags, and if you want to be accused of cheating, you just got to practice. Like, as you can see here, it's not going to be perfect. It's not perfect every time. It's not going to be, but I did it over and over and over and over and over and over again for 45 minutes. And they just get better and better. That's how you improve at the game. It's about how much time you put in. It's not about the sense. There's no secret sense. There's no secret dual sense settings that are going to immediately make you a good player. It's about the time you put into it. Yeah, some senses are going to help. I mean, that's obvious. Like, 4.3 is such an amazing sensitivity. If you're not playing 4.3 and you're wondering why you're not good, that could be it right there. That could be the reason. 4.3 is so versatile. Like, you can track, you can control recoil. It's the best of every world. Like, 4.1 is really good at recoil, but the tracking doesn't feel as smooth. 4.2 is the complete opposite. Like, the recoil doesn't feel as stiff. It doesn't feel as strong. But your tracking feels it's tremendous. It's amazing. It's such a great thing. And 4.3, I get a feel of 4.2 and 4.1 at the same time. And it's just the perfect blend. It's the perfect blend, and it just feels so amazing. So if you really want to improve, I recommend sitting in the range, shooting these back targets over and over again. There's no secret to controlling recoil. There's no secret settings that are gonna make you better. It's all about practice. You can't get better recoil if you don't practice recoil. Like, yeah, if you just, everything is a rep. Every kill you get is a rep. That's a rep with that gun. You sit here and shoot these back targets. You're getting infinite reps. This is you getting a chance to cross map somebody 1,000 times. You can endlessly just sit here and shoot the back targets all you want. It's the easiest thing to do, and you won't lag. Obviously, you don't lag as much in the range, even if you have shitty Wi-Fi. I don't know what it is about it, but sitting in the range will genuinely improve you so much. So if you really want to improve at the game, my aim routine is hopping into the range for 5 to 10 minutes, shooting the dummies, and then getting into the back targets, and that's genuinely how I improved in the game. I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed some of these tips, and if you guys want another one more in-depth, you guys let me know. I'll do a more in-depth, warm-up routine, but it could not be more simple. I don't sit in the range repeatedly. I think playing wildcard is the greatest way to improve your mechanics or shooting the back targets. It's all about consistency. Don't stress too much about it. Don't overthink your decision. Hop in the range, man. Get to work in, and I promise you will see improvements within. Like, if you do it every day, get 100,000 damage a day shooting at the back targets, and try to aim for consistency. I promise you, with everything in my bones, if you're not switching your sensitivity around, you will improve. I promise you. So I hope this helps, anybody that's watching this, and I hope you guys appreciated the guide. I mean, there's not much to it. Like I said, I don't really have a routine. I do simple things. Everything with me is pretty simple. I've just been and some people also say it's genetic. So some people are genetically capped, unfortunately, which I don't know how true that is. But if you can one mag somebody one time, or you can one mag a dummy and it can look clean, like if you can one mag a dummy the way that your favorite TikToker one mags a player in game, I promise you can replicate it in game. And it's also a big part of Apex is confidence. If you go into a game and you think like you're scared because he's Fred, you're not gonna do as good. You think that I'm the best player in this fucking lobby, I'm gonna shit on anyone that comes in my path. I know, and you put it into your head when you fire that gun, you are going to one mag him up close range. You are almost guaranteed to one mag him. If you can do it once, you can do it twice. It's confidence. This game is confidence and consistency. So remember that when you hop into your next game. Remember that when you practice, and you gotta treat it like you want it. It's all about consistency, like I said 1,000 times. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and without that being said, man, I'll see you on the next one, y'all, later. And thank you for the support, guys. Much love. Later.